My name is Simon Johnson and I am one of the directors of Slingshot. We're a street game based company based in Bristol. We've been running Slingshot for about 5 or 6 years now. We started off with a pervasive media company. Actually, I've got a background in animation. I did animation as a flash animator for a long time. And actually those tech skills were really helpful when setting up a games company. Our games now are pervasive games, so we make games out in the street, out in the real world. And we started off making games which are pretty cutting edge, and that was kind of accidental. We got to the cutting edge much quicker than we thought we would. And then we've kind of found a path now where most of our games are using social media technologies, internet technologies to enable them. And now we're bringing in some new technologies again. And one of the nice things we're doing, at the moment we're running this game here in Exeter called Time Winders. And Time Winders was a commission by Animated Exeter. And it was commissioned to make make a game which goes along with the story by Philip Reeve, which is called the Exeter Riddles. And this game about time leaks breaking out across the city. So we've been working with Ashley Thorpe, who's an Exeter animator, to make a series of animations which we've embedded in games across the city. So there are 18 or 19 separate animations across the city, and players, and actually this is a little departure for us, players in teams, and they can be as young as 8, which is most of our games are for 18 years or older. And players as young as 8, as long as they've got their family members with them, somebody with a team with them, they go around the city, 6 locations, and they get their time stream stabilizer, which is these crazy objects. So they meet some performers along the way, and they solve a bunch of puzzles and trigger a set of animations. So there's an animation of a World War II bomb falling, and you get like a laser cannon. You have to shoot targets to shoot that one down. There's a desert scene with this desert dust cloud coming in, and before this dust storm hits, you have to park all these vehicles which look off in a distant future. And so it's embedding games and play and animation in one media product. I grew up on like 70s cartoons, so everything from Jason the Wheeled Warriors through later stuff like Thundercats or Ulysses 31. These kind of like that whole age of animation was a massive interest to me, and still stays a strong part of my life. I think the earliest game I got paid to work on was Blast Theory's Can You See Me Now? And that's a 3D model of a city, and then some performers in the real city. So there's this lovely kind of procedural animation of game characters around a city, controlled by real people with GPS. And I was always very proud to have worked on that. So that was the one for me. I did it. No, that was with Blast Theory. So Blast Theory are a group of UK artists who were making what we now call pervasive games or street games like 12, 14 years ago, before anybody else was doing anything like that. So, yeah.